Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Now, before I start, I just want to mention something really quickly. Just a massive thank you to you guys. Today we hit 4,000 subscribers, which honestly, looking at other YouTubers for other games and stuff, it really isn't that big, right? For this game, it is, though. It's just not really a big game on social media, on really anything, to be fair. So it is like a really cool thing. PG said they would actually send an email out, which I really appreciate. But also, I want to say thank you guys for always, supporting me, saying, hey, if I'm in LC, right, there's always somebody, or normally more than one person, usually 5 or 6, who say, hey, thank you for the videos, all that stuff. And it's like, man, all right, I'm actually helping some people out, because it's just, support. I really appreciate it, all right? Just want to say that. Thank you guys. 5,000, 10,000, who knows? We'll just see. I need to get more videos out for you guys for sure. So be waiting for some Atlas videos. All right, I got Atlas back. I'm back in Diamond. So yeah, thank you guys so much. But anyway, let's talk about what everybody wants to talk about. All right. And also, I have to redo this video because I did it last season with Grog. It's a little bit different this season. I'll explain why. So we got introducing Captain Tor. It's an interesting name, to be honest. I don't really understand the reason behind it, but fair enough. Meet the last dragon rider to join the battle during Wintertide. This is the final dragon. There are no dragons coming out after this. The 2 separate riders replaced the extra, like Anuba, right? Because Anuba came at the end of the season. It's replacing him, basically. Alright, the second dragon rider joining Wintertide will be swooping in to assist dragons and dragon lords this week. He will be available in his own branch in the season tab. The first 28 prizes of the branch will contain all the rider shards needed to get him to his max level of 50. That is the same as any other rider. The second half of the branch holds his glacier armor set, which he wears into battle atop ice dragons such as Neptus. Guys, this guy is for Neptus. I mean, it's obviously they are trying to get people who have Neptus to get this guy, and that includes me. While he can provide a power boost to any dragon without his armor, when he dons a glacier set, he can only ride ice dragons. I will have a video specifically on dragon riders because I feel like there's a lot of questions on it. Be expecting that at some point very, very soon. Now, this is the portrait / dragon rider. I'm going to be using this portrait. By the way, guys, all right, all I'm going to say. Someone mentioned this Capitan. I bet I'm saying that name wrong. But this guy right here, he looks like Odin. Alright, can we just start a conspiracy theory in saying they want to put Captain Odin in here, but they're like, you know what? The YouTuber is going to be like, oh, that's named after me. So we got to make sure that he's not named Odin, and he's like Poseidon. Alright, conspiracy, yeah, right. But yeah, so that's this guy. He's also the portrait as well. The portrait I will be using. It looks pretty sick. So yeah, when Captain Tor's fleet was dashed upon the rocks, he found himself marooned and without hope until a mighty dragon champion of the seas, Neptus, took pity upon the stranded admiral. Now Tor has left his life at sea behind, taking to the air as Neptus' rider. The power of the tides is at their command. Guys, you can use this on any dragon, not just Neptus. That was asked in one of my guide chats. This can be used on any dragon, but it's obvious, very specifically focused on Neptus. And you can tell that by an addition to Ice to Resist. Now, this guy is specifically for HP and attack percent. Not too much else. And I'll be honest, guys, this guy with his armor will not be as good as Grog. Alright, what I might do is I might end up putting Grog on him because he gains a little bit of an extra HP bonus. Grog has been the best rider by far of any season. Alright. So yeah, these are the stats if you want to take a screenshot, send them to your line chats, all that jazz, up to you. But yeah, so that is that. Also, this is me. Nobody liked it, so I'll like it myself. So discount or no, guys, there's no discount. Is this guy worth it? Here's the deal. If you're free to play, and you have one dragon, and you're like, do I get a rider, or do I start another dragon? Get a rider. Alright, here's the reason behind this. Is that let's say you try to get another dragon. If you can only get, let's say basically through the first page, a dragon rider to the max is going to be more beneficial to you in the long run than a dragon which maxes out at not even Sapphire. Alright, I think it actually is gold, right? Gold. So, a gold dragon versus a maxed out rider that you can equip on any dragon on any time. Because remember, guys, the first half of the rider branch is about 6,000 sigils, roughly. That gives you enough to, not armor, it gives you no armor, but it does give you enough of the rider shards. And if you don't understand at all one time about, I will have a video explaining this more in detail with my game up so I can show you. But it's a universal, basically, HP, attack percent, all these resist buffs, rune, movable, like a wisdom rune. This guy, I don't think actually has the wisdom, unfortunately. That's kind of a bummer. But basically, they're very, very, very useful. So, if you need one, get it. Now, if you're like me, you have Neptus. I'm getting his armor too. I need it. I need maxed iced armor. Because my Neptus can be very, very strong. Already, guys, he's barely into platinum, and he's a beast. He sold a level 329 with 2 defenders, level 56 towers, short base, like it was nothing. Like, legit nothing. So, yeah, I mean, guys, all I'm going to say, he's pretty OP. Alright. Sorry, he didn't solo. There were 2 mages left. That was it. So, very easy for someone to back up. So, yeah, I mean, in my opinion, guys, if you already have 1 dragon, and you are free to play, you're a lower level, get this guy. If you just started this season right now, I would honestly get the rider. Don't worry about a dragon. Those dragons, you're going to outgrow so quickly. These riders, you can keep on your dragons for a while. Alright? Because in the end of the day, you're going to outgrow a green tier dragon very, very quickly. If you're using a breeding guide, like most people are these days, the community is pretty good now at, telling people when they join their teams, hey, you gotta use a breeding guide. Man, you gotta use it. But if you're doing that, you're gonna outgrow breeding. You're gonna outgrow the green tier dragons quickly. These dragon riders are universal. You can use these until you're level 600, doesn't matter. So if you have, a level 25 dragon rider, or even a level 50 if you can get all the way to a Dragon's Goldstone, complete that first page, because it is cheaper than the second page, you're basically set. And that's why I'm saying, guys, if you have completed a dragon up to where you need him to be, like let's say you are currently in gold tier, I would get a dragon up to his Sapphire or Garnet Stone, right? And then start working on a rider. And I will have a video about, and I know I say I'm going to get a lot of videos out, I don't get them out. I do want to get these 2 particular ones out. I will have a video on, what to do in seasons. But yeah, if you are free to play, and you are lower level, and you just started the game, get a rider, not a dragon. It's really killing me that it's not half off, though. I'm not going to lie. I was really relying on the fact that it was going to be half off, and since they didn't, it's going to end up costing me quite a lot more, 25,000 sigils, which is it's a lot. That's 125k rubies, if at the end of the season just in sigil chests. So, yeah, I might not be able to get the mythic rune from Leos' line. I'll have to see, depending on how much I want to spend. If anyone wants to donate to that, you know what I'm saying? I won't be that guy, but I'll gladly accept it. I'd be very appreciative, if anyone wants to help me with that. But, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, they're very strong, alright? All I'm going to say, they're very strong. You'll see this guy very, very soon. As soon as he comes out, I should have him, pretty far up his line, actually. I have a couple thousand sigils just sitting there, including some gold chests, and I'll probably spend a little bit this next event, depending on the packs. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this answers some questions, alright? If you have, all the dragons, for me specifically, I really need the armor. I forgot to mention this too. Hopefully you're still watching this. Don't get the armor, guys. Do not get the armor unless you really, really need it for an ice dragon. But there are very, very few good ice dragons at lower levels. Okay. Honestly, I would go for the Wind Riders Kalos. I would more likely go for the wind armor on Kayla's line than I would ice. Because until you get to basically Harbinger, when Death Star, I'm calling him Death Star, like the Star Wars, because he kills everything. And him and Neptus, right? So those are the big powerhouses at higher levels. So this armor will be useful. At lower levels, that's not really the case. You're not going to find too many ice dragons that you are using. But, you have some wind dragons, right? You got Equester now. You got Noctua.